Good morning to you. Huh? I must admit I was not expecting the shop owner to look so young. Oh, I see. So you're just filling in for your father today. I need some new seeds. And I heard this is the best flower shop in the whole village. Though, the person my acquaintance praised was your father, not you. I hope you're just as well informed about plants and flowers then. You see, my garden is quite big, and I want it to always be the most beautiful. I treat each of my flowers as if they were my child. So, would you mind helping me now? Thank you. I always had a weakness for sunflowers, but my garden is quite full of them at the moment. I have enough of those seeds already. What I am searching for is another kind of flower that blooms during summer. The season is fast approaching after all. Huh? So I should go look at the selection over there? All right. I wonder, do you know the characteristics of this flower? No? I see. How unacceptable. But I suppose I could let your ignorance slide, just this once. What about this one? Nothing? Now your ignorance is too insulting to ignore. Let me teach you a couple of things, kid. This is an aster flower. Once it has fully bloomed, it often looks like a colored daisy. Among its color variety, purple asters are most common. The color generally symbolizes wisdom and royalty. The flower overall suggests devotion, purity, and faith. And here is some lavender. For centuries, it has been lauded for its healing properties. It was used as an insect repellent, a perfume, and in healing concoctions too. Lavender's purple denotes refinement and luxury. The flowers from a lavender plant represent devotion and luck. Can you follow what I'm telling you, kid? Good boy. Now, these are dahlia seeds. These flowers are most commonly symbolic of commitment. Some believe the common dahlia represents the ability to keep steadfast under pressure, while others liken the flower with major life changes, balance in life, or staying true to one's life partner. Of course, each dahlia color represents something specific in this commitment. For example, blue and green dahlias are ideal for someone who is about to go through a major life change or fresh start. Or at least, that's what people say. Child, what is your favorite color? Orange? Then you might like these marigold seeds. You see, marigolds were not always considered a delightfully positive flower. At some point, they were thought of as a link between death and love. They represented grief or despair for the loss of a loved one. What? You don't like them anymore? Have you seen the actual flower? Then next time I suggest you hold your tongue until you see the flower bloom. These? You surprise me. These are sunflowers. I'd suggest you learn how to recognize these ones well, at least before your next customer enters through the door. You're pretty lucky you met me today. You seem pretty hopeless. As I already said, my garden is full of sunflowers. They truly are my favorite flower. They not only are a symbol of happiness and vitality, but also represent unwavering adoration. What did you just say? Oh, thank you. Yes, my garden is wonderful. You'd like to see it one day? I can tell you said that out of kindness, but you have no idea how foolish you sound. My garden is mine alone. I would never let anybody get close to my precious flowers. You know, why don't you go stand back behind that counter? I can choose the seats by myself. Well, I didn't think my words would reach you this fast. And so well, too. Are you truly trying to learn more about the flowers so soon? Good boy. I know that book you're reading. It's very detailed in its descriptions, and pretty interesting too. Though, I feel like it might take you at least a week to memorize all the important characteristics of the most common flowers. Good luck with that. I really like the flowers you've got there on display. Might I take a closer look? Many thanks. Here, I decided what I want. Can you tell me what these are? Let's see how well you studied so far. Come on, I'm waiting. You're so hopeless. It's almost adorable. These are peonies, a symbol of good fortune and everlasting prosperity. The flower comes in every color except blue. Their blooming period is late spring and early summer, so you best learn how to plant them soon. It all should be written in the next chapter. Yes, there. You see? I'd suggest you keep that book close at hand for the next few days. If you're still planning on working here, that is. I hope I didn't scare you too much. No need to thank me. It's been my pleasure. I like teaching people about flowers whenever I get the chance. Of course, I must admit I was not expecting to ever find myself teaching someone who works in a flower shop, but it's alright anyway. How much is it for these seeds? All right. Here's your money. Thank you. You know, maybe you should study some botanics together with the strange girl across the street. The one from the bookshop. I guess you got your book there, didn't you? As I thought. You two seem to be the same age, and just as oblivious about plants. So that might also be a good opportunity for you to make friends while learning how to not upset your customers. I'll see you next time.